morning. Thanks for joining me on my channel and on my journey to grow mentally, spiritually, financially, and physically, as well as document my journey along the way so I can give the most practical and relatable advice. So for the last week, I have been taking finals for school, different exams I gotta take. And through those experiences and, the pressure of, you gotta learn, memorize stuff to get good grades, made me think of perspective. And, like the perspective of, if I don't get a good grade, I'm going to do bad, I'm going to fail in life, it's game over. But then if you think a long enough time horizon, it really doesn't matter. And that brought up a whole different slew of ideas about perspective. So that's the topic for today's video. In regards to perspective, there is a lot of information out there about, perspective and how impactful it is. And I've collected a lot of quotes. I've made a video about it. I have a quote collection that I'm probably gonna make another one sometime soon of all the quotes I've made, and a lot of them are about perspective. But one of them in particular is one of my favorite quotes, and it's by Alex Hormozi. And it goes something like this. It's like the only person you're competing against, or the only person you want to impress, is your 80-year-old self. And why that is just such an awesome quote and why I like it so much is because, one, it makes it a long time horizon, because 80 years old, your 80-year-old self, that's a long ways away, at least for me. So it's a long time horizon, you got time. And then the second thing is your 80-year-old self, not 80-year-old the Joneses or whoever else or what else is going on. It's yourself. So you're competing against yourself and also time, and those are big perspectives right there when you're competing only against yourself and you think about it in a long time horizon. So why does perspective matter? And taking these, exams, the exam week, and thinking about perspective, kind of like writing my ideas for this video, I got to understand that perspective is really just motivation for, why we do what we do. Because, perspective for me in that time is you got to get these exams done, because if you don't, you're going to do bad in the class, and you're not going to look good, at colleges, and, it's game over. So that's, obviously oversimplified, and that's just one example. But your perspective on how reality is influences on how you react to reality. And the big part of this is that everyone has a different perspective, and everyone reacts to reality differently based on what they understand and what they see through their lens that they got on, not how reality actually is. So if your perspective is what shapes your reality and how you see things, your lens is kind of, how you see things out there, then it's really important what your perspective is, and, your paradigm on the things around you, what you see, because what you see and how you react to it influences, what you do. That's how you, create results based on, what you do and you got to see to do. So that's just something I was thinking of over my exam week and going into, we're on Christmas break now. So we got a bit more time, to think things over and just reassess what your perspectives might be. With that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope over, this Christmas break, you think about your perspectives. I'm going to do some reflection, take some time to meditate, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya.